Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review of the A.P.C Grace Bag. I've had this bag for about 2 years now. I got this 2 years ago on a trip to Paris, and I feel like I've used it enough to finally be able to do a full review and wear and tear on it. So if you want to know more about this bag, then keep on watching. But before anything else, if you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm trying to reach 5,000 subscribers next on this channel, so if these are types of videos that you like watching, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button down below. And if you want to connect with me on my socials, it's at @Camille on TikTok. Before I start this video, I would like to thank today's sponsor, Cozy Island. I haven't really been wearing heels anymore. I feel like as we age, we tend to prefer more comfortable shoes. Hence, I would usually prefer to wear flats over anything. It's the most comfortable these days. However, when I started working with Cozy Island, I started to wear heels again because they have really amazing, comfortable heels. I've already worked with them previously, and I can definitely say that their shoes are comfortable. Their shoes are honestly some of the sponsored things that I actually wear in real life. With Cozy Island, they have a lot of heels that are just minimal in height, and that's what I really like about them. The shoes that they sent in today are actually very short heels, so it's perfect for my lifestyle. We'll first start with these. These are the Everlush Bonut pointed toe Slingbacks, and they are in the color pink. The shoes also came with this foot padding, and these are the heels. And as you can see, they're in just this really pretty color of baby pink. I don't have a pink pair of heels yet, so I thought that this would really look good as a pop of color. As you can see, it's just such a dainty shoe. It's only 6.5 cm for the height, so you can definitely wear this for a lot of different occasions. This isn't gonna tire you out. I actually have a pair of heels gifted by Cozy Island a few months back, and they're in the same heel height, and I can definitely say that they're comfortable because I've used them a lot already. So for this one, I feel like it will just give the same level of comfort. It's also really cute with that bow detailing over there. Their outsole is made with their usual woven material, and the insole is made of soft leather that adapts to your feet. So for this pair, it also has padding, which is common in a lot of their shoes. The heel structure of this is also very stable, as well as the arch support, which is why I think these shoes can definitely go from day to night, and I feel like can definitely last you the whole day. I actually think that it will look cute with my little Lady Dior over there. I think that would make such a cute outfit, so I can't wait to style it with that. And then the next that they sent is this pair. Now this one is called their Minimalist Weave Pointed Toe Heels. Now this one I feel is so sophisticated. It's in the color apricot, and as compared to the one earlier, which is the pink, this weaved heel has like a longer toe box, and it's a little more squarish at the front. So as you can see, there's a difference in the heel. I personally like the shape of this more because long heels such as this really elongates your legs. Also, because it's in the color beige, it will definitely lengthen your legs, and the detailing of the weave as so, I think that's just a really nice sophisticated detail. For the heel height in comparison to the pink one, this one is at 7 cm. Not much of a difference, but it's still a little bit higher. It also comes with the same insole, so very comfortable, and for the sole, it's just a rubber sole, as you can see. It's also just a regular sling back on this, and I think that's what makes it really sexy. It's very simple and yet refined. For these heels, I think any outfit will really go with it. I can say that this is definitely more of like a work shoe because it's neutral and also low-heeled, so I think it'll match a lot of neutral outfits. I also really love my beige and white color palette, so I think I'll be able to style this very easily. Cozy Island is really one of the shoe brands that I've worked with wherein I really use their shoes in my daily life. The flats that they've gifted me a few months back, I've used that to death. I wear it all the time, and it's really very comfortable. I really think it's the padding. A lot of their shoes really have comfortable padding, so I think that's why it made me really gravitate towards those ballerina flats a lot. So definitely for these heels, because they use more or less the same technology, I feel like it would be just as comfortable, and these would be pairs that I would use as often as I did with their ballerina flats. I do have a discount code for Cozy Island. It's YT10 Trisha for 10% off any pair on their website. Now back to the video. The A.P.C Grace Bag. This bag got really popular in the height of the quiet luxury. I think it was about 4 to 5 years ago when this bag got really popular. It's also mainly because of the silhouette, because this silhouette is so reminiscent of the Celine box bag, which was also really popular back then. I think this was like the contemporary or less expensive version of the Celine box. That's why a lot of people on social media, especially on YouTube, were recommending this. I've had this bag for 2 years now, and I've worn it quite a lot, so now is the time that I feel I can do a proper review on it. Let's first go through the specs, this is the APC Grace Bag in the medium size and in the color hazelnut. It has gold tone hardware and a long shoulder strap which can actually be adjusted to a crossbody. For the interior, you just actually push it up as so, and this interior flap is in suede while the actual interior is in this textile lining. For the interior, you have one main compartment and two little side compartments, one here in the front and one in the back, although these little compartments on the side are so thin that you can only probably put like paper in there, like envelopes or anything very thin, because anything bulky will not fit in there. For the logo, it just has this very minimalist APC logo in the front and nothing at the back. It's just plain as so. Now for the sizing, it's 9.5 inches in width, its height is about 7.5 inches, and its depth at 2.5 inches. This bag is actually something that I've gotten to love over the years. I didn't think I was gonna love it this much, but I've actually used it quite a lot. It's a very versatile bag, so I grabbed this bag out a lot over the past few years. I feel like it's because it's in this really beautiful, rich brown color. That's why it really worked with a lot of my outfits. This bag tends to go with a lot of the neutrals, a lot of the beige colors. This actually also goes really well with dark blue. So I've worn this out a lot with dark blue and also beige. And yeah, it definitely gives quiet luxury because it's so understated and simple, yet there's something about it that just makes it look really refined. Now for the wear and tear, and honestly guys, I am surprised with how well the leather of this has held up, considering it's just a contemporary designer bag brand. Again, I've used this quite a lot and it kind of shows on the buckle because I'll do some close-ups, and as you can see, the buckle already has a lot of scratches. But if you look at the body of the bag, it's still as shiny as ever, and I don't think there are any scratches or any scuffings or anything like that, considering that I've used this quite a lot. And I didn't clean this prior to this video, so this is like as is where is. I just grabbed it off my shelf and this is what it looks like fresh off the shelf. So for me, honestly, the most wear would really be on the buckle. The actual leather is in perfect mint condition. So as you can see with the buckle, there's already a lot of scratches, though it hasn't tarnished yet. I've seen some APC Grace bags where the buckles have already tarnished, so that might also be a problem in the future. My buckle doesn't have tarnishing, but as you can see, there are a lot of scratches. For the hardware on the sides, there's also a bit of scratches, although not as much as on the buckle. Then the other wear and tear that I can mention is on the straps. Actually, when you get this bag off brand new, the straps are actually really stiff. So you really have to break them in. Even until now, these straps aren't broken in yet. They're still a bit stiff, but because they're so stiff, when you actually adjust this, it kind of creates a lot of wrinkling on the straps. So it's a problem you can't really avoid because that's just really how the straps were made. They were made a bit stiff. So eventually you will really get a lot of wrinkling on the strap. So that's just something you have to accept. Now a con that I can mention is also the adjusting of straps. Since we're already talking about the straps, these straps are really, really hard to adjust. It takes a lot of willpower and effort to adjust them. If you got them off brand new and you're trying to adjust the straps, you would think that you're breaking the straps because of how hard you have to pull to get them out. But this is basically the area that you have to pull. And as you can see, I will exert all my effort. Honestly, guys, I don't think I want to move it anymore, but basically it's this area which you have to remove, and then you adjust it on the top as so. It takes too much effort, so it just really scares me. I feel I'm gonna break the bag. So if I don't really intend to use it crossbody, I don't really play with this strap anymore. And that's also one of the reasons why I don't really use this as a crossbody that much. I think I've only worn it as a crossbody maybe twice or thrice in the 2 years that I've had this bag. It does really look good on this length as well, on the shoulders, so that's the way that I use it the most. As for the stitching and the structure of the bag, everything is still in perfect condition, no popped stitches or anything like that. So I think that this bag will just really last me a really long time. I think if you're looking for an all-around bag, the APC Grace Bag is definitely it. It also fits a lot for its medium size. It also does come in a small and I think a larger size, but this medium is actually great for like every day. It fits a lot, and I think it's just really classic and versatile, goes with anything, and I couldn't recommend this bag enough. It will definitely take a beating. That's one of the bags I would probably probably recommend in the contemporary designer bag range. Like if you were to only buy one bag in the contemporary designer bag range, this one I feel like would fit all your needs. And it comes in a few colors too, so it has black as well. So if you're more of like a black girl, I think that would do. It's just that I feel like the overall quality of this bag is definitely the type of quality that will last you a long time, almost forever. This is basing it on the 2 years that I've had it. So yeah, definitely recommend it. If you have more questions about this bag, just let me know. And that's all for now. If you guys like this video, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that like button down below to help the YouTube algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you could. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!